Hey everybody, how you doing? This is about to be a really fun video. So, last week I was in, I keep wanting to say Arkansas, but I wasn't in Arkansas. I was in Arizona hanging out with the Right On Optics team. For this video, I'm going to get straight to the point. We were at Gunsight and we did some long range stuff. We had some Bergaras out there, sweet bolt actions, and we took them to just over 1,400 yards. I think it was 1,440 yards to be exact. But we did it using those Bergaras and a couple different optics from Right On Optics. I'm going to be looking at my screen here because this is a ton of information to put on you quick, and I don't want to miss the details. But we did that. We got to over 1,400 yards with two different optics on these Bergaras. Those were the Right On Optics 3 Primal 3-18. I actually have one that I'm going to put on my 30-06. We're going to talk a little bit more about this in a little bit. But I got this like a month ago, and I just haven't put it on yet. And then their 7 Conqueror, and I'm going to pull it up to make sure I got the numbers right. 7 Conqueror 4-32 by 56. Which is their 7 line. It's Japanese glass. It's the top of the line premier Right On Optics, the 7 Conqueror 4-32 by 56. So if you're a long range precision guy, that's probably going to be the one that you would go with. But the one that I kind of want to focus on is this 3 Primal 3-18 by 50. It's kind of unique, something unlike I've ever seen before. The picture's on here, but that's pretty small. Let me pop up this reticle right here where you guys can really get a good look at it, and we'll talk about it a little bit. So the 3 Primal 3-18, they're calling it a crossover optic for the long range hunter. So where this kind of put a light bulb up in my mind was, me personally, you guys watch the show, you see the scopes that I tend to lean towards and pick up and put on my hunting rifles. What I've been doing for quite some time now, just like this 25-06 I got right here. This is a Right On Conquer scope, which the Conquer line, that's the long range precision stuff. I have a long range optic, kind of a precision reticle in there on my hunting rifles, on almost all of them at this point. So what this is a hunting scope that they're calling a crossover scope, where you could take this 3 Primal and also go do long range stuff with it, whether it's hunting at extended ranges if you need to cross canyons after some elk or something, or if you just want to take your, like me, if you want to take your hunting rifle, oh, I about fell over, and go to the range and go shoot it at 1,000 yards, which is exactly what I do in these videos. You know, everything at 1,000 yards. I love taking the cameras out to the long range, get on the bench, and just proving that, hey, I can take my 308 or my 25-06 or my 22-250 at 1,000 yards. Well, this, something like this, 3-18 by 50, allows you to do that. But let's get into some of the footage real quick. It was real, tons of mirage out there. It was hot and windy down there in Arizona. Let's get to some of that footage. I was paired up with my buddy Mike. You guys might know him from Technical Considerations channel. And we were doing each other's wind calls and stuff like that, having a lot of fun. Taking these ride-ons out to long range. I haven't looked at the footage yet, but check out this footage. I think at least out to 700 or 800 yards, we'll probably be able to see the hits, regardless of the mirage. Check out this footage. Mike hit 400.
All right, here we go.
Send it. Impact. Right edge hit. Give me 10 MOA for 500. Impact. You hit 6 o'clock of the top plate. Impact. 6 o'clock of the red circle. For 6, give me 14 and a quarter. Impact. Dead center of the top bar. 700, 700. I've got 18 for the dial.
Okay.
I'd hold 2 MOA wind.
Yeah, you're going to be
off the left.
About,
Impact, bottom right corner.
1400, right?
Hold half target more left. Impact at 1 o'clock. All right, Mike hit 1,000. Send it.
All right, so let's go. All right. Go for it, bro. No, for sure. A little left. Yeah, I would say come
that was just off the bottom right corner. All right, so editing this video, that last miss at 1,000 was the best quality footage that I got at 1,000 yards or even further. Everybody, as far as I know or remember, everybody that tried 1,000 hit 1,000. Everybody that tried the 1,400 and some change yards hit that. In that clip, I don't think you could see it because I cropped it out, but just above that car at 1,000 yards, there was a target. That's the 1,400 and some change target. But that was the best quality footage of 1,000 that I could get. You could see out there that mirage was something serious that day, and there was some serious wind. At one point, we were having to hold 5, maybe even 6 mils off target because we had so much wind out there that day. But needless to say, a whole lot of fun. I really enjoy doing the long range stuff and having that communication with the spotter, one of your buddies. That's always a whole lot of fun. Giving the calls and helping them with the wind and everything. I am not an expert calling wind by any stretch of the imagination. Sometimes it's a lot more fun to just sit there and have no wind, and it's easy to get on target at extreme long range. But then again, sometimes it's fun to be playing with the wind, seeing your misses, and then sending another one quick, and then having that success of hitting that target with your follow through. But hey, we did all that long range stuff, hanging out with the Right On crew with the PRIMAL 3-18. This is the one that I said was like the crossover scope, where you can zoom it in there and have all your wind holds, and then, you know, it can be your hunting optic. And then it can also be your bench rest or your long range optic with all of those wind holds and everything in that. Some might call a Christmas tree reticle. Some of those reticles get crazy. This is not a crazy reticle, but it has enough in there when you crank it on there that you have your hold marks. But hey, if that sounds like something that would float your boat, like I said, that really clicked in my brain when I thought, yeah, I have been putting like long range reticles on all my hunting optics so we can take them out long range. Hey, this thing really fits the bill. And if you know anything about Right On, they have the 1, 3, 5, 7 product lines. It being a 3, it's not a scope that will crazy break your bank. The other optic, the 7 Conquer, that's their top of the line one, and we stretched it out to the same distances with both of those, both with that 3 Primal and the 7 Conquer. But hey, appreciate Right On for having us out. We had a whole lot of fun. It was fun teaming up with Mike. I met him a bunch of times before, but we got to hang out even more this week and had a whole lot of fun doing those wind calls. But hey, if you haven't heard of Right On Optics, go check them out. We even have a code with them where I can get you guys a secret discount. So go down below and you can get these things for even cheaper. If those sounds like something that'll float your boat, or you're looking for a new optic. But hey, go check out Right On Optics. Appreciate y'all big time. Just like everything else, I always bring you guys along with my cameras, everything that I'm getting into. And we had a fun time hanging out in Arizona, testing out some of these Right On Optics. Appreciate y'all. Go check out Right On. Make sure you're subscribed. We'll see you on the next one. Woo-hoo!